and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch around the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Florida State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Noles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Using his feet to buy time. Running into the open space. There he goes. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week. A commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey...
Touchdown, Florida State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Knox. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. A cacophony of noise. Debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the dope. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now on 1st down from the 43. Rushes on him. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Seminoles with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Throws for the tight end. It's gone. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Guys, how many 1st downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Seminoles!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He'll try to do it himself. A strike downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
1st snap of this drive will come from the 46. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. This time it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the in-route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked.
And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He's looking to throw. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, no! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll down it just inside the 30. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback extends the play. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man on the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Can make a play here. Take it to him.
The offense changing the play. Back to throw. It's Dampier. He wants to go deep. Snags it. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Caught over the middle, it's Courtney. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. Runs through a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score cut into this lead. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Cavaliers heading quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kentucky. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Working the middle, it's complete. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch and stride inside the 15. This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. Into the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Man, the defense really needed to stop them. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
He'll keep it himself. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle. It's Harrison. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen.
Yeah, he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Snagged out of the air. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. With the catch, it's Hawkins. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. On the run, still looking. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And the Cavaliers will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Offense getting set for first down. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't.
And the defense aid got him at the 27.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Holds it in. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points. It's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? The Seminoles get it past the sticks.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
To the air, it's Dampier. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that bet. Good coverage.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He's got an open man. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Courtney.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Rudolph. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
From the gun, the running back looking for room.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't...
He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. The give on the inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Dampier. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Brings it to the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here comes the heat. Finds the tight end. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Noles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless and got some room into the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles! They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Escapes trouble. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Harrison. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical. Understand?
Turning on the Jets. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Trying to punch it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying the left side. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Cavaliers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. Finds his man. It's Rudolph. Knocked down for the tackle. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the 1st down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. They'll give it to him again. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game.